Brave. The courageous journey of Merida and Elinor. Merida is a spirited and independent princess living in the mythical kingdom of Dunbroch, Scotland, during the medieval era. Unlike other princesses, Merida is more interested in archery and horseback riding than in the traditional pursuits of royalty. She often clashes with her mother, Queen Elinor, over matters of duty and tradition. Merida's life takes a dramatic turn when her parents announce that it is time for her to be betrothed to one of the suitors from the neighboring clans. Unwilling to be married off against her will, Merida defies tradition and enters an archery competition to win her own hand in marriage. However, her actions only escalate tensions between her and her mother. In a moment of frustration, Merida seeks out a witch in the forest and asks for a spell to change her fate. The witch gives her a magical cake, which Merida gives to her mother as a peace offering. However, the cake turns Elinor into a bear, setting off a chain of events that forces Merida to embark on a quest to undo the spell before it's too late. As Merida and her mother navigate the dangers of the Scottish wilderness, they begin to bond and understand each other in new ways. Merida learns the importance of communication and compromise, while Elinor learns to appreciate her daughter's unique spirit and independence. In the end, Merida must confront the consequences of her actions and find a way to break the spell before it becomes permanent. With courage and determination, she faces off against the forces of magic and tradition, ultimately saving her mother and restoring peace to the kingdom. Through her journey, Merida learns the true meaning of bravery, not just the physical courage to face danger, but the inner strength to stand up for what she believes in and forge her own path in life. In doing so, she earns the respect and admiration of her family and her people, proving that a princess can be both strong and compassionate, independent and loyal. Growing up in the kingdom of Dunbroch, Merida is fiercely independent and determined to carve her own path in life. Unlike other princesses, she rejects the traditional roles and expectations placed upon her, preferring instead to spend her days riding through the highlands and honing her archery skills. Merida's closest bond is with her father, King Fergus, a mighty warrior who regales her with tales of bravery and adventure. Inspired by her father's tales, Merida dreams of one day following in his footsteps and proving herself as a warrior in her own right. However, Merida's relationship with her mother, Queen Elinor, is strained. Elinor is determined to groom Merida into a proper princess who will one day marry and rule the kingdom, but Merida rebels against these expectations, causing tension between them. When the time comes for Merida to be betrothed to one of the sons of the allied clans, she is determined to defy tradition and forge her own destiny. She enters an archery competition, intending to win her own hand in marriage and maintain her independence. But Merida's actions have unintended consequences. In a moment of desperation, she seeks out a witch in the forest and asks for a spell to change her fate. The witch grants her wish, but the spell goes awry, turning Elinor into a bear. Realizing the gravity of her mistake, Merida sets out on a quest to reverse the spell and restore her mother to human form. Along the way, she learns valuable lessons about responsibility, compassion, and the importance of family. As Merida and Elinor navigate the dangers of the Scottish wilderness, they begin to understand each other in new ways. Merida learns to appreciate her mother's wisdom and guidance, while Elinor learns to embrace Merida's wild and independent spirit. In the end, Merida must confront the consequences of her actions and find a way to break the spell before it's too late. With courage and determination, she faces off against magical forces and traditional expectations, ultimately saving her mother and restoring balance to the kingdom. Through her journey, Merida undergoes a profound transformation, emerging as a true leader who embodies the values of courage, compassion, and independence. She proves that a princess can be strong and resilient, capable of overcoming any challenge that comes her way. As Merida returns home to Dunbroch, she embraces her role as a future queen with a newfound sense of purpose and determination. With her head held high and her bow in hand, she stands ready to face whatever the future may hold, secure in the knowledge that she has the strength and courage to meet any challenge head-on. As Merida's journey unfolds, she faces a series of trials that test not only her physical prowess but also her inner strength and resilience. Along the way, she encounters mythical creatures, navigates treacherous landscapes, and confronts her own fears and doubts. One of the key moments in Merida's story is her realization that her actions have consequences. When the spell she sought to change her fate turns her mother into a bear, Merida is forced to confront the ramifications of her impulsive decision.